Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone, and happy weekend. Welcome to our weekend chit talk. We're so glad to have you here today. Season is extra special because we are joined by our guest speaker, Abyan Omar Jafar Wardhana, a student with extensive experience in boarding school Solo. Today, Abyan will share insight on how to make a design in Figma, and we're excited to learn from their experience and expertise. Without further ado, please join me and in welcoming Abyan. Time is yours.
Okay, so for the first thing, all you need to do is to open your Figma. So you can add this thing. So you can click this, and then you will be making some place to design your design. Okay, and then for the second, you guys can search for the reference. You guys can search in Pinterest. So you guys can search in Pinterest for the reference. Here is for the view. So you guys can search for the design like this maybe, but to make it easy, you guys can search poster design like this. Okay, so in here I will search for the design to make. Okay, so in here I will design this thing. So you can click the image and copy the image. Then you guys can go to the place you guys wanna design. And then you guys can put the poster. So I just put here. Okay, so you guys can also prepare for the asset. So you guys can get the asset just to show your poster, and then you guys can ask ChatGPT for help, like please delete this background and much more. Okay, back to Figma. Yeah, so in here you guys just finish to get the poster, and then you guys can search for the asset. So in here I get the asset from the ChatGPT. So here, so here's the view. So I just ask ChatGPT for help. So in here I ask to make some juice like this from the poster. So I ask to delete the background and ask just for the juice, about a bottle of juice in here. And then I ask for the leaf in here, and then for the orange here. So yeah, you guys can ask ChatGPT for help to get your asset. Okay, let's get back to the Figma. Okay, so in here, let's just make the design. Okay, to make the rectangle, you guys can click air in your laptop, and then you guys can do like this. Just make the rectangle, and then you guys can change the color. Then you can change the color, become orange like this, and then you can put in here. Okay, before that, let's try to make the Instagram post. Wait, let's okay, let's make a new one. Yeah, like this, and then let's get back to the file. Okay, we back to the file. So yeah, you guys can make the frame. To make the frame, you guys can click this thing and then search for the Instagram post. So in here, I just change the size of the post or the Instagram become 1350. You guys can change it. Okay, and then you guys can add this rectangle and put in Instagram post. Make it half like this, so you guys can make it. This side is orange and this side is white. Okay, and then you guys can add the orange. In here, I use Poppins font, and then change to bold, and then and then I add become 315 for the size of this font. Okay, and then you guys can add this orange in here. Maybe in here, okay. Maybe we can add more. Let's have a guess, maybe 340. Okay, like this. And then we can put the bottle of juice in the center like this. Okay, let's get back because the present is not okay. So for the first thing all you need to do is to make the rectangle. You guys can make rectangle by click the air and then change the color become orange. Okay, I just make this thing. So yeah, maybe I can give you the code. So the code of the color is F96 and 2 and 0. Okay, after you make the rectangle, you guys can also make the frame. So for the frame, you guys can search for the Instagram post. Okay, so for the first, you guys can look. The size is just 1080. You guys can change the size, become 1080 and 1350, like this. Okay, let's add the rectangle in the Instagram post. Okay, after you put the rectangle in Instagram post, you guys can put the orange in here. Okay, it will be like this. We can okay, let's have a stroke. So the stroke color is missing. Okay, and then the next all you need to do is to put the bottle of juice in the center. So you guys can put in here. So I got the bottle of juice from the poster in here, and then I asked ChatGPT for help. Okay, so for the second, you guys still click the juice. Then you guys can add some effect and then change the position for X. You can change it become maybe around 30, and then we can change the color of the shadow, maybe 40. Okay, wait. So maybe we can do like this. Okay. Okay. So in here, we can also add for the orange, put in the poster, and then click the. I mean, you guys can put it on behind. Maybe okay. You guys can do like this, like this. Okay. Put in here, and then you guys can also wait. We can put in here. And then wait. Let's change this thing. So I'm going to change the color of the bottle of juice. Yeah, it will become like this. And for the next thing you need to do is you guys can add this font. So the name of the font is also Poppins. You guys can put in up in here. And then for the next thing you guys need to do is to add to 100% natural. And then you guys can put in here. Maybe we can put in here. Okay, it will become like this. And then we can add some leaf and put in the behind like this. And we can add more, one more, and put it on behind also in here. Then for the detail, we can add this behind the bottle of juice in here. And then we can also do it in this orange font. I mean on this orange text. Then decrease the size. Wait. So you just make the poster. Okay, let's make one more. We can search the Pinterest. Wait. So okay, let's add one more of the poster. Let's make. Wait. Let's search for it. Okay. Hmm. We can make this design like this design, but the different we use orange. Yeah, let's just copy the image and then get back to the Figma. Right, get back to the Figma and then we can make one more design. So in here, let's make this thing. Yeah, so make the second pause, change it to become 1350. And then in here, let's make the background. So in here, I use, maybe you can use orange. And let's make it the font. Yeah, it should become fresh juice. Then we can make it become 500. Then change the juice font become same like the fresh. Maybe around like this. Maybe we can use, wait, let's use Anton font, fresh juice, but use the Anton, this one. Then you guys can do like this. Let's change weight. Maybe 100. Okay, this one is good. Wait, let's make one by one. 100. Maybe this one is good. Put it on the middle. Then we can flat the font. And let's add the juice like this. You guys can do like this, and then you guys can make it flat like this. And then you guys can add the detail. Sorry. Okay. So in here you guys can make the detail like this. Then you guys can put the orange. Sorry. Let's copy this one. I mean, for the, yeah, maybe this one. Put in here. Okay, it will become like this, and then we can put the juice in here, make it small, and we can like do like this. Wait, maybe we can make this thing. We make this thing, and then we can pull it like this, rotate, and then we can decrease the opacity. So we decrease it become maybe around 70. Then after that, you guys can wait. Let's put the orange more down. Okay, like this. Then you guys can put. Then you guys can add orange juice like this. Then you guys can make it small, maybe around 200, 50. Let's try 50. Alright, yeah. So you guys can put this and then put behind the juice, and then change become this color, and then you guys can add the stroke. And here, let's use the white stroke, and then like this. Okay, maybe we can change become poppins, and then can use the bolt and like this. Make it just become bigger. Mm, maybe you guys can do like this. And then you guys can add the leaf for the detail like this. Maybe wait and add one more leaf and one more.
I think it's limited for the place.
So you just make the poster. Okay. So yeah, maybe that's all from me.